Hi, my name is Lee M. Cimfel. I'm running for Secretary of State, Nebraska 2024-2026. As Secretary of State, there are many pitfalls. Frozen bank accounts, uniform policy, and thieves. Is there a top secret mark when one wears a uniform? So, in other words, I have a Secretary of State uniform. Is it top secret? It's really hard to explain because of my speech impediment, but I am not impersonating the Secretary of State by wearing a Secretary of State uniform. Now, I do have a uniform. It's not on me now, but I have worn it in the past. And the discrepancy is, if someone says they're Secretary of State, what is theirs? What is theirs? In other words, do I receive benefits of Secretary of State? Do I receive belongings that say someone impersonates the Secretary of State? Do their belongings belong to the real Secretary of State? It's really hard to explain because of my speech impediment, but just like if someone says they're the mayor, well, another person may say they're the mayor and receive benefits for being the mayor, but they are not the mayor and still receive income and everything like that. So that's what this speech is about. Are my tools his? Is my clothing the other candidates? Are my shoes the other candidates? My input is no. If someone says they are in the government, they must not steal from someone that once in the government. So what I'm trying to say is the golden rule. If someone wants someone's belonging or think they're entitled to someone else's have because they say they're them, what I'm getting at is I'm not impersonating the Secretary of State. I won this argument in court. I am running for office. I am running for office trying to get my name on the ballot for Secretary of State 2024-2026. Now, my campaign slogan is I will let you smoke at your mark. So smoke at one's mark. Smoke at one's mark. If a black person wants to smoke at night, a black person may smoke at night. If a white person wants to smoke during the day, a white person may smoke during the day. And if a brown person wants to smoke during the twilight hours, a brown person may smoke during the twilight hours. Other than that, they do not want to hear about it. It's really hard to explain. I try the best I can. The Secretary of State is supposed to count votes. They're supposed to count. Now, I have bad teeth. So from my understanding, I got this right. I have a little bit better eyes than most people. And it's better. My eyes are better than 20/20. And it may be something, this is something that I'm good at counting. I'm good at math. And my court case is about my belongings. I was sued because I was impersonating the Secretary of State. I had people vote for me, and the court wasn't aware of this until I started making money, and the current Secretary of State Ebnen, thought I was making his money. So he thought that I was getting his benefits and what he would otherwise have. So the court ruled in my favor that I was not getting his belongings. These belongings belong to me. I earn them. I work. I am very flexible. I am athletic. I am a contortionist, front bender and back bender. Please vote for me. I will let one smoke at their mark, and we will fight big problems with powerful weapons. I know this sounds stupid. I've been in trouble for shooting helicopters with lasers, shooting planes with lasers. We need to fight, people. We need to fight against the rage against the machine. March. March. Will we march? So, please vote for me, Secretary of State 2024-2026, Nebraska, Lee M. Cimfel, also known as Lee Z. Mu Fei or Lee Zimfel with the X, because C translates to X. It's really hard to explain. But please vote for me. This speech is about my uniform. I got, I, 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 I do have a uniform. I'll show it. I can show it to you really quick. I got it right here. Is this a Secretary of State uniform? This is on the shoulder of my black uniform. Now, it's kind of top secret because if many people vote for somebody, if many people vote for somebody and they wear a uniform and they participate in government activities, who's to say that they aren't the Secretary of State if they have a uniform and are walking around? So that's what this speech is about. Please vote for me, Lee M. Cimfel, Secretary of State, Nebraska, 2024-2026.